Jumbo from the Russia. We're off to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Stay tuned.
So each day, depending on where we are on the mountain, we'll either take a look at some of the streams, the hydrology, take a look at the water there, or get to work with Kilimanjaro today with tree canopy height here in the rainforest, or work with Ginny, myself, or Dana, or John, or any of the other teachers on the collection of these globe protocols.
We are trying to figure out how tall this tree is.
Yeah, about 50 meters?
40.
The tree is here, ground is here, so you measure this angle.
Yes. So with trigonometry, we were measuring the base and then the angle from
Okay, so
the
70
hypotenuse. So we could just do some basic trigonometry and get the height of the tree.
Got it.
Yeah.
We made it! Day 1!
First day is actually okay. It gets cold, it rains.
Okay, ready to go, guys? Okay, let's crack on.
You guys see this is almost a transition boundary, a line drawn on the mountain, moving from the rainforest into the moorland. You see the canopy going from 60 feet down to 10 or 12.
This is our second station. We're going to run some protocols here. We're measuring pH and the conductivity of the water. So identical samples, same protocols, and that's really the strength of a lot of this data, is that the number of years that it's been collected using the same protocols, we can then, build a baseline for that and then grow that data over the years.
One of the questions we're asking or thinking about is if the glaciers disappear or decrease, how far downstream will that be felt in the ecosystems?
Took the pH and temperature and conductivity of this river.
And then we took samples to test.
Yeah.
To compare it later.
The kids are rotating through who gets to do which portion of the protocol, and each time they do something new, it's kind of new and exciting to them. And they're learning a little bit more about each of those protocols as well, why it's important that we do take these measurements. Today, one of the things that kind of surprised several of the kids was like the pH of the water. Why? And they came up with questions. Why is the pH of the water 5.5 as opposed to, back home where it's a pH of 7?
We have a tiny bit of cirrus.
There was a tiny, you could see a small amount of cirrus out in the distance.
Every day during solar noon, we conducted some atmosphere protocols where we classified the different types of clouds and whether or not any contrails were present.
No contrails, right?
And we also measured the soil temperature at both 5 and 10 centimeter depths.
Maggie, what kind of heat transfer in the soil?
That's conduction.
Good.
Your brother is here.
I'm really exhausted. I feel hard, like nobody's business. But I'm glad I did it.
Yeah!
Thank you so much.
Years ago I wouldn't have even imagined doing this, but I'm so glad that I did.
It's very hard, but very fun.
Thanks to God, we made it to the top.
This whole experience, it really has a chance to awaken kids' curiosity and show them that science can be fun. It can be absolutely amazing. And right now, the kids are starting to ask questions. Instead of just being on a hike, they're starting to figure out things, and they don't even realize they're learning. They don't even realize that we're actually putting them through a fairly rigorous bit of science here, and they just think it's cool. So anytime you can get kids hands-on or out in the environment doing stuff, that much better. But I think they're all getting a chance to do some things they've never done before.
Jambo bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata. Ukifika na Mwea, hakuna matata. Ukifika na Nyanza, hakuna matata. Ukifika Barranca, hakuna matata. Na Jambo, Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata.